And so I really am hopeful that you all are able to see a bit of my vision for what I want to take the content and the channel going forward, and take it with you all as you all not only inspire me, but also encourage me to keep going through the good times and the bad. And speaking of which, you know, gotta shout out the homies, the people on this list. I'm not gonna sit here and list off names because like I don't want anyone to feel left out, but like if you see these people on this list, take a second, pause, come back to it, screenshot it, whatever you need to do. These are some amazing content creators that have been in their communities for varied amount of times, right? Some shorter, some for very long time since I've been creating content. And each one of these people has been such an inspiration to me that anytime that I'm watching their content or that I'm in their streams, not only are they doing an amazing job of taking care of their communities, but they're also just putting out just some amazing content that, like, for me, is definitely worthy of recognition. And so, you know, whether I know these people like deeply, like intimately, or whether we're just kind of like internet homies, I absolutely have to shout these people out because for me, you know, one thing about me, I'm gonna give credit where it's due. I'm gonna give credit where it's due. You're not gonna find me out here, you know, stealing content or stealing ideas or whatever. That's just not the vibe. That's just not how we roll. And being in a space where like I want to shout out these people, please go support these people, follow them. They do amazing content. They have great communities. And when we're thinking about the rebrand today, when we're thinking about all the things that, you know, we're gonna talk about today and in the future, these are people. And again, I can't list everybody because, you know, my brain be everywhere, but also you know, like it would just be an endless list of everyone who's inspired me. And so again, just really shout out these people as deep inspirations to me, people who I believe are just genuinely dope human beings, people I think we should support and follow. Again, as we say all the time, there's no harm in, you know, shedding shine and light on other people, and these people are a big part of why I continue to be inspired to create content, to be inspired to build community, be inspired to you know, do the things that we do on this channel, and that, you know, hopefully we can you know, do for a good long time, you know. But yeah, definitely support these people. And again, I want to give credit because whether it was an aspect of the design that you're going to see today, or whether it is just simply some of the revamps that you'll see forthcoming in the Discord. The Discord revamp is on the way. It's not ready today, but it is going to be ready soon. Whether it's the Discord revamp, whether it's some of the branding revamp, some of the ways that we think about like how we welcome people into the chat, you know, when we're on like Twitch or whether we're here on YouTube. For me, all the different things I learn, I'm humbled. I'm absolutely just I'm humbled. I'm humbled to even have been interacting with these people who are not even on this list. Again, you always get in trouble with naming people, but if you're not on the list and you know, like we've been vibing, charge it to my head, not my heart. But you know, really just want to shout anyone and everyone out who's been a part of this journey and who will be a part of this journey later down the road, and really excited for what we gotta show y'all today. So I would be remiss, I would be absolutely remiss if I just sat here and didn't acknowledge these people who inspired the design, inspired me to like rethink how I'm branding myself, to rethink how I'm like thinking about community. And even when I think I'm doing a good job, the fact that like these are people in direct and indirect ways who I engage with, and we can have some real conversations about like, hey, you know, like this is like a different way you can think about the situation. This is a different way you can think about the content. This is a different way that like if you're serious, and again, I am serious about this, if you're serious about building community, if you're serious about doing this, here's ways that, you know, like here's what I found successful, here's ways that you can improve, here's a link to a training or a really cool tutorial. And so the fact that these are people who would take their time their hard-earned time away from their content and their communities to even engage in that way, or, you know, whether we're in stream and just chopping it up and having a really good conversation, the fact that they even give that time is deeply appreciative, and I'm deeply appreciative of that. And yes, we're going to sit here and we're going to shout these people out and we're going to have a long intro because these people deserve it. I'm really glad that, I can be internet homies or IRL homies with these people and continue to build out content and hopefully, build out content for the long term because I love creating this. I love creating this stuff. I love creating anything. It brings me joy, and creating with other people, building community around what we create, something I want to do hopefully for a long time. So again, shout these people out, screenshot, pause, record, whatever you need to do. Find these people, follow them, support them. I promise you, you won't be disappointed.